Man, Joy Taylor gets the Manolo boot off Fox. I think they canceled Paul Pierce, Keyshawn, Teach Me was out of the show, Speak for Yourself. And she was the co-host. I mean, really, Paul Pierce, he pretty much seen that coming. He got his own platform, Truth After Night, and a lot of people like it. So they all should get together, put their bread up, and just do their own podcast. You know, Key got his own podcast. They should just come together and do their own shit. Don't nobody watch Fox, no way. And apparently they still got Nick Wright still there. I could be wrong on that. You know, he's terrible. Fox ain't had nothing going for them but Undisputed. You know, and now they trying to rebrand, and it's a wrap. Fox should just disband. Honestly. If anything they want to do, start hiring some internet talent. You know? But, you know, Joy Taylor seen it coming. She started the podcast, which is actually, it sucks, but it's proven a lot of talking points is being proven that makes people share the clips. Like, she doesn't have any talent. She's a beautiful woman. And, you know, a lot of people say, well, why is she single? It didn't take people long to know that. And then she said, well, I choose to be single. Of course, she can get with a guy, but it's not the guy that she wants. You know? So she for the most part, I mean, I don't pray for nobody to lose their job opportunity, but you have to know this as a woman getting into a man's space. A lot of if shit as a man getting into a man's space now, they want that ass. Hollywood is showing you that. That's why the talent is so bad. They want that ass. They taking all asses. Woman ass, man ass. That's just what, you know, what it is. So, you know, she posted something that she was unbothered by it, and like I said before, across the board, the TV personalities are terrible. I don't watch First Take now that Shannon Sharpe is gone. As a matter of fact, I'll throw him into this video, right? I'm going to throw him into this video. But she's a very beautiful woman. But, you know, you hear her talk, and it doesn't take you long, and you start to hear some of the things about her. Well, just hear her talk about herself and see why she don't have a boyfriend. See why she never got a ring, have a husband. Once you sell your body for a career, and you got to understand, as a woman getting into a man's space, and as a man's getting in a man's space, a lot of these guys are selling themselves, especially the ones that have no talent. They're selling their bodies to get into these spaces. And you got to understand, that's selling your soul. So once you sell yourself to get somewhere in the company, to sleep with somebody, it's going to be hard for you to form a connection and have a strong, healthy, marriage or relationship with another man. It is. So when they say, women choose, you got to choose one career or building a family and being a wife, a lot of times when you in certain spaces, especially the men's spaces, you're selling your sexuality, you're selling your poo-poo to get into those spaces. You selling yourself to get into those spaces. Crazy, right? And nobody ever talks about it like that. So when you get into that career, you dedicate yourself to that career, and a lot of women, I want to say the majority, are sleeping their way to the top or using their sexuality to get to the top of their career. You already know what it is. You can't pair bond. You can't find a healthy husband that you want. You're ran through and used. But at least you ain't shortchanged yourself. A lot of these women sleeping with guys like it's just as a sport. A lot of women sleeping with guys, for $40, $200. At least you getting a career out of it. But she got the podcast. She may ramp that up. But across the board, ESPN, it sucks. It's become more of a woke, political spinoff of CNN. No, entertainment is not about sports no more. Remember when ESPN News was you just watch it all day? It was about sports. ESPN was about sports. Now they went the entertainment route. It's just not about sports no more. It's terrible. It's terrible. You know. But you know that is what it is. So apparently Shannon Sharpe's his lawyer, the complainant's lawyer, which I think was Tony Busby, didn't show up to court in a $50 million lawsuit. So for the most part, this means that they waving the flag. So what they did was he was about to sign $100 million deal. They put a sham case out there, used a woman who don't have nothing. So Shannon can't sue her because she don't have anything. They won't bring charges for defamation up because she didn't really file criminal charges. And that's your number one thing. When they don't file criminal charges, they let you know everything you need to know right then and there. When they run to the internet and tell the internet about somebody doing harm to them, and that's anybody, man or female, or a woman, when they run to the internet and don't go face criminal charges, when they go put a lawsuit in a civil case and they don't go put criminal charges first, they let you know everything you need to know. So basically what they did was the powers that be sent this bitch at him to stop him getting this deal, and they sham. It was a sham. He can't get his reputation back. He can't get his reputation back. Now he got to start over to build this company up the way it is. That's what they do to you. So, you know, that Cat Williams interview pissed people off, but his ability to, you know, get that platform from Fox, make another platform, and now he was about to get $100 million media deal, and he was putting black people on like Bubba Dub, 520 Podcast with Jeff Teague and Ben and them. He was helping his community out. I'm telling y'all be wondering why these dudes, they make all this money and they can't fix the water in Flint or in Mississippi, or they can't get back to their community. That's by design. They don't want you helping your community. The minute you start helping people and putting people on, they assassinate your character, and it's the very same people who tear you down, that support you. Black women was been trying to tear him down based off having Charleston White on the 520 podcast. Y'all notice how fast black women try to tear down black men's platforms? But then again, they sit here and they're able to have these misandry podcasts and they donate to these women on how to destroy men. That's why I say, man, women don't really have no place in men's spaces, dog. Y'all be letting these hoes into y'all space, man. Fuck them. If you're gonna have women on your platform, have women of integrity. Don't have Amber Rose. Don't have no crazy ass bitch like Monique on your platform. Have women of integrity. Have upstanding women on your platform, or don't have them at all. Don't have a crazy bitch like Amanda Seals, Brittany Renner on your platform, bro. You don't want these black women. They don't bring money. All they bring are these, you know, not all black, but you don't want these certain type of black women that want to cancel you. They supposed to be pro-black, but they want to take down your podcast. They, you know, who does it matter if you sleep with a white woman or not? Who cares? That's his business. He's done a lot of good. But then again, they sit here and they support these divester channels. Go look at the comment section and look at these divester channels that they support. That's the number one channel. One of the easiest channels to grow is a black woman with a white man. Them channels do millions and millions of subscribers pretty quick. That should let you know everything. So why you always worried about who girls like Shannon Sharpe sleeping with? So of course it was a sham. Tony Busby is a sham. We already knew. We heard Tony Busby. He about to sign that deal, and she wasn't filing criminal charges, and she was putting out doctored audio out. You could tell it was doctored. So when we had these conversations, man, it is what it is, man. I just sit here and you know, men need to stop letting certain women get into their spaces. Only women that align what you believe with or believe in are upstanding citizens. Telling you, man. Telling you. And y'all wonder why a lot of these celebrities only share the same women because they know the protocol. But it is what it is. We knew it was a sham. What Too Short say, they hate to see the black man come up. You know, they hate to see it, bro. But Shannon be straight. I still supported him. And shout out to Cornbread Maxwell, Joe Johnson, kept fucking with TJ Huzmanzada. I think Terrell Suggs was on there. Was that Terrell Suggs? Or I'm thinking about somebody else. So Mano was on there. Shout out to all the brothers that kept fucking with Chad. That held Shannon Sharpe down like steel, man. Shout out to y'all who didn't jump ship and kept fucking with him. But hey, check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit the link tree. Check me out on Patreon, my Free Game 89 channel, my Detroit channel, X, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Peace.